Hello everybody. I felt that it's time to give a short astrology report, a general report for everybody right now, what's going on right now, because we have a little bit of an energy shift going on right now. It's like this, that Mars has recently gone into Aries after a few weeks stay in Pisces and moved into Aries. And Mars loves to be in Aries. It becomes very expressive there. It's the warrior, and so that's why we'll see this energy shift now. It will be a more outgoing energy than we've had the last few weeks. And Venus has also been in Pisces last week, and Venus is also going into Aries, of course, because that's always what happens with Venus and Mars. They are very near to each other. So the coming weeks we will have Mars and Venus in Aries. And Mars will also be staying longer time in Aries this time, because it will retrograde. It will go backwards for a while through Aries and into Pisces again, but that's another story. But what I wanted to emphasize is now that the energy becomes more outgoing, and we are ready to go after what we want, and we will probably, if you are, for example, if you are born, if you have personal planets in one of the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries, you will feel a little bit of a lift in your spirit probably, because this energy suits you more than when Mars and Venus was in Pisces. So to explain a little bit more into detail, Mars is the warrior. It shows how we go after what we want. And when Mars is in Aries, Mars becomes very expressive, and the energy becomes very direct, and we are very impulsive, and we are fast to go after what we want, and we have more energy to go after what we want. We feel more enthusiastic, and yes, it's a more outgoing energy than in Pisces. It goes more inward, and we are more contemplative. How do you say in English? We think about, the energy goes inward. It's more a meditative energy of looking inside of yourself. But now this is like a spring energy, one could say. I mean, it's a bit funny to say spring energy here when you're in Sweden, because it's like really cold and gray, but this is really like the first taste of spring, you could say, when Mars and Venus goes into Aries. And Venus is the love goddess. I've talked about Venus before. And Venus is our desires, what we desire, what we want in life. And when Venus, the love goddess, is in Aries, we are more confident to go after our desires, and we gain more courage. So it's a very good time if you, for example, if you have some love interest, it's very good time now to express this, because now during this period you will find more courage, and the energy will support you to express your emotions and your love when Venus is in Aries. So really take this chance while Venus stays in Aries to express this fire energy, because Aries is fire energy, and it's cardinal, and it's very direct, and it doesn't think so much about the consequences, because it's very bold, and sometimes we need to be bold. This is good, especially now after the energy has been very calm here in Pisces. And I think now we are all ready to have a little bit more of this spring energy coming into our life, wherever you are on Earth, especially here in the northern hemisphere. So yes, I said that if you have personal planets in one of the fire signs, such as the Sun, of course, Moon, Venus or Mars, this will support you. This energy will support you now the coming weeks. And that's basically all I had to say right now, I think. If you feel like you want to book a reading with me, you can find me at milasastrology.com. I've also now I've created a new reading, a brief reading it's called, and it's a shorter and less expensive reading also, if you don't want to book a whole big 2-hour-long reading. I'll get back to you soon with another video, I think, and I wish everyone a wonderful weekend, because it's Friday. So that was all for me. Bye bye.